the size of the lump sum payment Californians recently surveyed by Authority Hacker said they would need to make it worthwhile for them to return to their old places of work. And by old, I mean pre-pandemic. That amount making folks here in the Golden State among some of the most resistant in the country when it comes to heading back to the office. And while remote versus in-office work has been a point of contention between bosses and employees since the pandemic started to subside, new research by Robert Half shows that both sides may be understanding each other a little better these days. Jason King, Regional Director for Talent Solutions and Business Consulting from Robert Half, with me now live to talk about this shift, which kind of feels to me like employers are conceding. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning. How are you? And thanks for having me.
Definitely. Now, Disney has called for employees to be in the office 4 days a week. Amazon has proposed 3. And this really sort of exemplifies what you all have found, that now 53% of U.S. managers say they want a hybrid team of on-site and remote workers. Now, with the pressure to find and retain employees, have bosses just caved to the demands that people won't work somewhere in many instances where they don't have that kind of flexibility?
Yeah, this was probably the biggest takeaway for me from this particular survey and results that we specifically had, that there is now a complete alignment from both employers and employees that there is value in our hybrid flexible work model. I would say this too. I was sharing this information with someone earlier today, and they were just blown away by it, because over the last 2 to 3 years, there's always been this huge consensus perception that all employers wanted their employees in the office. And on the other side, that employees just wanted to stay home and be remote 100% of the time. And that's just not the reality right now. So it's really, really, really great news to hear that employers are actually embracing the hybrid flexible work model from our data points.
Yeah, only 34% of professionals, according to this latest research by Robert Half, say they prefer working in the office full-time. This just seems to be a stunning turnaround to me, because before, as you were talking about, before the world shut down during the height of COVID, there was kind of no other way to think about it. If I'm working, I'm at the office. The only ones thinking about it or doing it differently were really regarded as outliers, and now this is feeling pretty mainstream.
Yes, it is. And you have to think about as well, too, there are some things that employees have realized that they have missed, whether it's career pathing opportunities, not being able to sit with their manager. They may have felt like they've missed out on that. Team building, culture, collaboration are huge things that employees are now starting to miss to come back into the office as well, too. And then also thinking about training, learning, development, those types of opportunities. Employees are really feeling the value and coming more to the center, along with employers, too.
I'm an optimist. I like to trust everybody, but consistently working from home is a scenario that some people may, I don't know, take advantage of. And I don't mean putting in a load of laundry in between meetings. I mean really take advantage of, like not actually working, not having their in-office message systems on consistently, delayed response to email requests. And then they say, oh, I was busy on XYZ. How do bosses monitor what's happening without turning into micromanagers?
Right, and that's a great question. I would say, first of all, would be just clear, concise expectations and communications about what you expect your employees to be doing, when you want them to be working, and how frequently you would like that communication to be. I think that there's also a huge opportunity for employers too. One of the things I've been doing with our teams here locally, specifically in the Sacramento region, I've increased touch points, not just at, hey, check on them if they're working, but hey, how are you doing? How are the kids? I know everybody's, got kids going back to school. I just dropped my, second grader off this morning, and just having those touch points to really continuously build those relationships. And I think if you can close that gap and build that relationship, that will definitely lead itself into the business results.
And just quickly before we have to let you go, what else do both employees and employers need to be mindful of as the world kind of settles into this fact that this is the way things are going to be?
Right. I would say one of the things I already mentioned, clear, concise expectations. I think number 2, enticing folks and giving them the reasons why to come to the office. It is a philosophy of our organization, Robert Half, in office with a purpose. So making sure that whether that's a team building event, whether that's a business review meeting, something, making sure that there is a purpose that individuals are coming to the office for. That would really, really help.
Incentives, incentives, incentives. All right, Jason, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate
Awesome.
you.
Thank you for having me.